who represent the college there. The memorials prepared by the students are properly reviewed by the Moot Court Society. Proper oral rounds are conducted, leaving no stone unturned to get the best results in the Moot Court competitions. The Moot Court Society has achieved a lot in a short period of time, and it will continue to strive for the betterment of the Mooters. On this note, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Shweta Gangeta ma'am, Director, FIMT School of Law, and Assistant Professor Malvika ma'am, Convener of Moot Court Society FIMT, for giving me the honor of holding the esteemed position of the Convener of Justice Prevails, the Moot Court Society of FIMT School of Law. Further, I thank everyone in the audience for listening to me patiently. All the best to all the participants. Thank you.
That was very well said by Ananya. Now, I would like to welcome Shri B.K. Bharadwaj sir, Chairperson of FIMT, an IPHH group of institutions who established the Fairfield Institute of Management and Technology in 2006. Within a short span of time, FIMT has become one of the trailblazer institutions under the Guru Gobind Singh Intra University and the only institute to host the 31st Bar Council of India Inter-University National Moot Court Competition, international teaching faculty, and student exchange programs, and international collaboration. It would be an honor to have you, sir.
Hello, Namaste. 16th इंट्रा मूट कोर्ट कंपटीशन 2022 के समापन समारोह में आप सभी का स्वागत है। मैं सबसे पहले चीफ गेस्ट ऑनरेबल जस्टिस जगदीउल्लाह खान जी का हार्दिक अभिवादन करता हूं, क्योंकि इन्होंने इतना समय दिया और आपके साथ आपके कंपटीशन को सारा देखा, जज किया। और मिस्टर खान, आपको पता है इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट में बहुत सारे कमिटी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की जुडिशरी में अच्छे पोस्ट पे रह चुके हैं और आज भी एकेडमिक एक्टिविटीज में काफ़ी इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आगे भी सर आते रहेंगे। नेक्स्ट प्रोफेसर अनुराग दीप ILI इंडियन लॉ इंस्टीट्यूट किसी मीटिंग की वजह से जा चुके हैं, वो भी हमारे साथ काफ़ी जुड़े हुए हैं और गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर में मैं उनका भी अभिवादन करता हूँ। प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर अफजल वानी, आप सभी जानते होंगे हमारे जो लॉ कॉलेज फेयरफील्ड स्कूल ऑफ लॉ के जो फाउंडर मेंबर हैं वो डॉक्टर अफजल वानी 2012 में जब लॉ स्टार्ट हुआ था, इनका बहुत बड़ा योगदान और तभी से जुड़े हुए हैं और हम हमेशा साथ रहेंगे। और लॉ कॉलेज की एक्टिविटीज है, IQAC और जितनी भी है ये नेट, बहुत अच्छे हमारे एडवाइजर हैं और फैमिली मेंबर हैं फेयरफील्ड इंस्टीट्यूट। मैं जितने डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर सरोज व्यास, श्वेता गगनेजा, सालनी कुमार और प्रोफेसर SP सिंह, जितनी फैकल्टी है मैं सभी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि इतना अच्छा आपने मूट कोर्ट कंपटीशन ऑर्गेनाइज किया। और पार्टिसिपेंट्स, तैयारी के साथ हम मैदान में जाते हैं, जीते या हारे, लेकिन हम जाते हैं तभी हम सिकंदर हैं और हमारी जीत वही शुरुआत हो जाती है जब हम डिसाइड कर चुके होते हैं कि हमें पार्टिसिपेट करना है। पार्टिसिपेंट्स को भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ, विनर को भी देता हूँ, रनर अप को भी देता हूँ, मैं उनको भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। NSS NCC जिन्होंने बड़ी मेहनत करी और अर्ली मॉर्निंग से आके वो प्रैक्टिस करते रहे। एलुमनाई जो हमारे ब्रांड एम्बेसडर हैं, एलुमनाई कहाँ बैठे हैं, कितने हैं सभी, मैं इनका हार्दिक अभिवादन करता हूँ क्योंकि बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। कई जगह कई एसोसिएट लीगल फॉर्म में जब हम जाते हैं और जब डिस्कशन होती है, बहुत सारे एलुमनाई हमें वहाँ मिलते हैं और बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि जब उनके बॉस उनकी तारीफ करते हैं। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप जितने बच्चे यहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं और पार्टिसिपेशन आपने किया है, अच्छी तरह आप स्टडी करिए, मेहनत करिए। हमारी फैकल्टी आपके साथ मेहनत कर रही है, आप भी मेहनत करें और आगे बढ़ें। इस प्रोफेशन में आप अगर कुछ दिखा पाएंगे, कैसे आप अपनी चीज़ों को, अपनी बात को रख सकते हैं बड़े छोटे सेंटेंस में, वही उन्हीं की प्रैक्टिस शायद अच्छी चले। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. That was really mesmerizing. It would be an honor to welcome Professor Dr. M. Abzilwani, Advisor, FIMT School of Law, former member of Law Commission of India, and former Dean USLLS, GGSIP. Sir is a multifaceted scholar and an academician. He is gold medalist in his master's degree in law and a long-term senior researcher at the Indian Law Institute, New Delhi, an inspiring academic leader. Professor Dr. M. Abzilwani, sir, has endured 29 years of his career doing what he finds best for the nation and whole community. And does that the best, inspiring students, academia, professionals, institutional heads, social activists, and policymakers to raise their excellence to the next and better level. Sir has contributed over 75 research papers and about a dozen of books to the field of law covering topical issues of human rights, constitutionalism, gender justice, child rights, and worker rights. Over to you, sir. It would be an honor to have.
Shri V.K. Bhardwaj, Chairman, FIMT and other institutions. Honorable Justice Zakiullah Khan, Chief Guest for the day, former Judge, Allahabad High Court. Dr. Saroj Vyas, Director of the College. Director Law, Shavita Garneja. Professor S.P. Singh, Academic Head, and Dr. Shalini Kumar, IPAC Coordinator. Very, very dear colleagues and dear students. At the occasion, we find many things should be said, but given the time, we can put some pointers only. And I believe that you are all competitors and you can take the burden of wisdom. If I begin with a quote from Gita, then we know that what competition requires is braveness, to be bold, to be thinking, to be a person of understanding. And Gita would say, if you have seen anybody very bold, anybody who is brave, then look for a person who is compassionate and can give love, affection, fraternity, friendship, and naturally braveness contains the competition in it. I am happy that this Fairfield Institute, especially the School of Law, is giving an education which is in that context. We had, with the new government, a new education certain indexes. The indices are very important. They are for law, they are for studies in technology, they are for management studies, they are for education, they are for languages, they are for social sciences and humanities. All these things are in FIMT. And therefore, we have to put all that in context to come up as very successful students, very successful future citizens of the country, very successful members of this society, and then very compassionate, bold and brave human beings on this planet. So our range of thinking has to be very broad. We have to locate ourselves in this world where we are. You are, each one of you is one among us 8 billion people on this planet. And your institution is one in millions of the institutions on this planet. And then where you are locating yourself is very important. How you will project yourself to the whole of the world is very important. What sort of contribution you will make to the academics and profession, that becomes very important. Can you tomorrow give something which will be considered by others living in other parts of the world? My dear friends, two things are most important amongst all these things. One is health, another is justice. If a human being does not get justice, he is like a dead person, dying every moment, even if the injustice may be done by the father and mother, or injustice may be done by a child. He dies like that. And in a nation and at the world level, justice is very important. Another important thing is health. Health is very important. If you don't have good health, you cannot do anything. And health gives the ability to work. Health gives the ability to live and then contribute. And why I am saying all this is hats off to Shri V.K. Bharadwaj. He is the master project propounder of these two activities. He has established the institutions for better health of the city. And he has established the law school for advancement of justice. And then all other things are allied to it, ancillary to it, to promote it. We need technology to have a better legal system. We need technology to have a better governance system. We need technology to have a better justice system. And at the same time, we need technology to have a better health system. It was only technology that helped us during the health disaster. And I must say, I have said it earlier, that I have seen many students who are working in different parts of the country, right from Kashmir to so many other places, up to Madhya Pradesh and all that, who have got training in the health institution established by Shri V.K. Bharadwaj, and they were working like very good warriors during the pandemic, and they worked with different hospitals, they worked in different homes, and then they saved many of the patients in that. That is the braveness, that's the boldness, that you are the bold because you face the situation. You are competent to face the situation. In the same way, in this country, there are so many people who are not getting justice. There are so many people who are starving for justice. They are not even able to look to the gate of the court. I wish that the students of this FIMG, they become people-friendly lawyers. They become very competent lawyers, and then they take over this, task of providing justice to the people of this country. And I wish that they carry the name FIMG to every heart in this country, wherever they will go, and whenever you will take up a case, whenever you will stand in a court of law, whenever you will stand in a tribunal, whenever you will stand somewhere in any kind of adjudicating body or any international forum, they must have a feel that he has got best of the training in FIMG. He must be an FIMG scholar, and then only he is projecting things in such a good way. Dear friends, the destination may be a little bit difficult to be reached, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible, and that there we have to see how we can have this journey, how we can cover this journey to that excellence. I think one of the foremost things is that please, among us yourselves, this was an Intra Moot. You are all the members, the students of this very institution. Please learn to respect one another. Please be considerate to one another. Please be helpful to one another. And this should be the most disciplined institution in this country. This should be where no kind of indiscipline will be reported because it does not happen there. And don't compete that way with another or in any kind of other kinds of consideration. The world is so large. You together compete with other institutions. You compete with other college, and you compete with other universities, and you go beyond the borders and compete at the international level. And there, the second thing I would say that whenever you will be having these internal moods or external moods, please we generally have two speakers and we have one researcher. I want that all the schools here, education, this technology, computer or management, you must have scholars from them also as your researchers. Yes, when you will go as a team, you can go only the law students. But at home, when you will be preparing, you must take the help of others also and make broader teams of research. And then those who will be the speakers or the student advocates, they may be only two and a researcher in law. But I want your language must be good. So collaborate with English department also here in the college. I want you are technologically very sound and you understand that terminology. Please get some students from there also. I wish that the management, court management is now also emerging as a very big area. There is no harm in taking a scholar from management as well. I wish Malika and Shavita ma'am knows these points that how we can enrich ourselves and then anybody from economics, our mooter, he must be the best of all. And then he must be able, even if a judge is putting the query from any angle, social, political, economic, cultural, then any other kind of level, then at that time, please look to it that you are getting the best of the mooters in the country. I think you take her in better air outside, that will be good, and she'll be all right. We pray for her, but let the programs go. So dear friends, what I was trying to explain to you, that कोई बात नहीं होगा. Maybe she was thinking how I can be bold enough and बाहर ही ले जाएगा हवा है वहाँ पे इसके लिए हवा बहुत जरूरी है